Secondly, let me use this occasion, because I think it's the right thing to do here in Kisumu, to thank the AU for appointing His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga as a high representative in charge of infrastructure development. He joins distinguished leaders in the continent of sitting and former statesmen, because once you're president or prime minister and you're a good president or prime minister, you continue to be a statesman. But if you look at those who have been appointed as high representatives and special envoys of the African Union, you will rest assured that Kenya has produced a son with distinction. And I also want to point out here that that appointment does not mean he cannot continue to do what he does best for Kenya. And you know that Kofi Annan served in a special role as an envoy when we had problems here in Kenya, but he continued to do the work that he was doing at the time. So I know that this appointment is going to make Raila Amolo Odinga do more for the world, for the continent, and for Kenya, because I think Kenya is a primary responsibility for Raila Amolo Odinga. So it is very important. And now that we are talking about going for a referendum or looking at the Constitution again, I wanted to bring this issue, which is very critical in terms of constitution making. There are some people who have been misled, thinking that when you have a parliamentary system, you must have a prime minister. Having a parliamentary system basically means that you have the executive in parliament. In South Africa, we have a president, not a prime minister, but the executive is run from parliament. We hope that if we go for a parliamentary system, that system is going to be cascaded to the counties, so that the executive in Kisumu is also going to be represented in the county assembly. Probably we may have a post of a prime minister or a post of a member of the executive or the cabinet in the county sitting in the county assembly, because oversighting people who are sitting outside the county assembly is not very easy. So I hope that when we are going to have this debate about how to structure the county assemblies anew, and we eventually have a referendum, let's have a conversation and see whether it is the right thing to do. Whether in the county government we should have ministers coming from the county assembly, or they should remain technocrats who are sitting in the executive and only appearing when they are summoned. But in my experience, when the ministers are in the House, they are more responsive to the needs of the people. And because they know if they don't perform, their own colleagues in the assembly are not going to give them room for playing around.